You have my ear, citizen. Afternoon, sir. The mythic Dawn murdered the Emperor and led those... Carry on. Speak, citizen. Captain Lex blames the Grey Fox for stealing the tax collection. He wants a bounty put on the Grey Fox, but the Legion commander has... You too.
It's an honor to finally meet you. When I heard you were in town, I just had to send for your help. Your reputation precedes you. Oh, allow me to introduce myself. I am Seridur. Likewise. Sorry to send Gillen's wife to get you in that manner, but it seems safer if we weren't seen on the streets right now. If you'll come with me. Splendid. Watch your step. I'm Sylvan Dolavas, assistant and bodyguard to Seridur. Let's leave it at that.
I'm honored by your presence.
Welcome. You're now in the sanctuary of the Order of the Virtuous Blood. Few outside our circle have ever set foot in our hallowed hall. We are, for lack of a better word, defenders. We guard the city from an infestation that plagues it. We are vampire hunters. I'm sure you are familiar with these despicable beings, feeding on the innocent as if they were cattle. Well, this group was formed to combat them. Alas, we are but 3 old men, not able to match the fighting prowess of a vampire. We lack the strength to defeat them in battle. Our goal is to root out the vampires that live in our fair city. So far, we've been unsuccessful finding one, until now. It's come to the Order's attention that Temple District resident Roland Jenseric is a vampire, and has already claimed one victim. That's where you come in. We want you to slay this vampire and cleanse the city of his filth before he can feed or kill again. A few nights ago, I was roaming the city as I often do, looking for any signs of a vampire. As I headed past Roland's house, I heard a cry. I rushed into the back garden to find Roland struggling with a woman he'd been courting. I tried to intervene, but he was too strong. He threw his lover to the ground and turned his attention on me. Luckily, I managed to run back into the street and escape his grasp. I hid for a while and then returned to the garden. Roland was gone, and the woman was dead. She had 2 puncture marks on the nape of her neck. That's when I realized he was a vampire. The Order needs you to track him and destroy him. I would start by searching his home. He hasn't been there for days, so it should be safe. Return to us here if you have questions. We meet at night. Vampires are nasty creatures. They drink the blood of others to conceal their true nature. Such trickery makes them difficult to find. You may ask Gillen Norvallo or Greythroat about these creatures as well. They've learned much. His home is located in the Temple District, right across the garden from my home, in fact. Ironic, isn't it? Who knows when Roland may strike again? You must hurry. Hello again, fellow vamp. My knowledge is at your disposal. It's said that the bite of a vampire has the chance of infecting the victim. If this occurs, they'll become a vampire in a few days. Be cautious. Roland was always a quiet man. It was only recently he'd met that young lady. Poor girl. We must avenge her death. Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch. Vampires are clever, so watch your back.
How can I be of service? Roland was very much the loner. He never married, and was rarely seen outside his house. I'm surprised his secret wasn't discovered sooner. A vampire cannot exist in the daylight for long. As the sun's rays strike his flesh, it will burn as if on fire. Be ever vigilant. Vampires are creatures of the sea.
Hello again, fellow vampire hunter. Anything you require, you're welcome to it. Hello. What's going on with you? Rumor has it the Nerevarine has left Morrowind on an expedition to Akavir and has not been heard from since.
You have my ear, citizen.
Stay away! Go away. I know what you're here for. Just leave me alone. Someone told me that Hieronymus Lex is gone, reassigned to Anvil. That can't be true. Vampires? Why would you ask me about those filthy creatures? That bastard! Seridur dares accuse me of being a vampire? Me? Ha! He's the one who is the vampire. I can't believe him. I knew he would try and pin this on me. If only I could get my hands on him. I'm sorry. I've been hiding up here in this cabin and I've forgotten my manners. Try and understand. I loved her. I'd never harm her. Ralphina was the love of my life. For the first time I had a positive outlook. Then I saw Seridur looking at her with those coveting eyes. When she started taking walks in the garden at night, I became suspicious. I didn't want to lose her. I should have trusted her. Oh, Ralphina. Yes, I must let someone else know. That night, I decided to follow Ralphina. I wanted to see where she went on her walks. When she stopped in the garden and Seridur stepped out of the shadows, my heart sank. Then suddenly he was upon her. She seemed entranced as he wrapped his arms around her and sank his teeth into her neck. I burst from my hiding place and attacked Seridur. He became startled for a moment and tossed Ralphina aside. She fell to the ground, and I heard a sickening crack as her head struck a stone. I was no equal to Seridur. He knocked me down in one quick movement. As I lost consciousness, I saw him laugh and then run away. Now I know why he didn't finish me that night. He wanted to cast suspicions on me instead. I panicked. By the time I awoke, her body was gone. I knew Seridur was a respected member of the community. They'd never believe he was a vampire. I retreated here to the cabin to collect my thoughts. I suppose you must decide what to do. Are you going to kill me? Thank you. I'm happy you gave me a chance to explain. As you know, the vampire can't remain in sunlight. I'd wager that you'll never see Seridur outside during that time of day. I know about Seridur and his secret order. What better way for a vampire to hide than to pretend he hunts them? You may want to speak to Phintius at the first edition bookshop in the market district of the city. I know he goes there occasionally. I doubt that he's told Gillen and Greythroat anything, but you could always try. Remain leery of Seridur. He's much more cunning than you may suspect.
I used to think you were a hero, a holy knight and all that. I guess I should have known better. What can I interest you in? Seridur? He comes in from time to time. Usually it's when he's out shopping. He always comes in with a large amount of travel food in his bag. Then sometimes he buys a few books. I asked him once about it, and he said that he goes out of the city on business trips. I think I overheard him once mention Memorial Cave to another patron of mine, but he never talked to me about it directly. Yes, it's outside of the Imperial City. I heard it's a place where many of the heroes from past wars are buried. Sort of a subterranean graveyard. I just assumed Seridur had a relative that died and is buried there. Not many people go out there anymore, as the route is dangerous. But Seridur's a stubborn one. Takes integrity for a man to risk his own life to honor the fallen. I admire him for that. I looked it up once in an old atlas I had in stock. Here, let me mark it on your map. Good day.
To arms! To arms!
Please!
Hello, who's there? Oh, if it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. Take that! Do your worst! Whoa!
Take that! Who's there? Nothing to worry about, I guess. Just my eyes playing tricks on me.
Hello? Who's there? Huh?
You're pathetic. Why would you die?
It is good. Please, return. Soon. It is good. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? I can't do that. Make me a better off. Can't make that deal. A fine transaction. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. A fine transaction. A fine. You drive a. You've made a good bit. A fine. You got a great deal there. Tell your. Please return soon.
Can you spare a coin?
It is good to see you again. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? Please, return. Did you really think that I'm surprised to see you here? I let you find me. What better place to get rid of you than all the way out here? No messy bodies left behind, no evidence. I was sloppy last time with Roland's lover, and I won't make the same mistake twice. After I'm through with you, I'll find Roland and finish what I started. I knew hiring you was a mistake, but I had to keep up appearances. The damned Order insisted we get you into the picture. I think after I'm done with Roland, Gillen and Greythroat will have to be dealt with. Quite a list of things to do, wouldn't you say? Well, enough of my monologue. Time to feed.
I hope you're here to bring me good news. Amantius Electus was killed during a burglary. They say the house was ransacked. He's dead? Oh, thank goodness. I feared I'd never be able to leave here, or worse, that he would come for me. I can finally return home. The ironic thing is that I think the Order of the Virtuous Blood should continue its work. Perhaps I'll speak to the others. Yes, I think that the Order will live on. Give me time to make arrangements and meet me in Seridur's basement. Let us never speak of that abomination again. Horrid creatures. I hope we never see one in the Imperial City again. I'll see you in the Imperial City.
It is... A lot of mages swear by Rindir's staffs. What can I interest you in? That's more than I'd usually pay. That's a fair deal. You drive a hard bargain. That's a good deal. Thank you for your... Please, return soon. It's all...
Yes? Blackwood Company is gone. They were working high up.
Rochelle Banty and Samuel's wife. I'm glad he's settled down to training and the quiet life. Please, go on. Samuel was a bit wild as a young man. The city will do that to you. Bad company, bad influences. Can you believe that a thief broke into the Imperial Palace itself? Be seeing you.
No. Antus Vannon, retired. Sleep late and read trashy books. I don't keep up with the Mages Guild affairs anymore. The Blackwood Company were taking bad hiss from a sick tree. No wonder they fought blood-mad and fearless. I spent 40 years at the Arcane University. Good years, but I don't miss it. Now I'm completely useless, and proud of it. I can think of 3. The Hershey Shrine is south of town, northeast of Breville, between the Upper Niven and the Green Road. The Mephala Shrine is northeast of the junction of the Red Ring Road and the Silver Road. I've heard there's a Varamina Shrine at the headwaters of the Reed River, though I've never been there myself. Go ahead. Stop talking. I used to think you were a hero. A holy knight and all that. I guess I should have known better. I hear the shield of the Crusaders been found. I agree with the Watch Captain. This Aetius Sintev feud has gone on long enough. I can control my people. I hope Iniel can control his. Good day. What is it, citizen?
Greetings.
Hello again, my friend. It's so good to see you again. I've spent a good deal of time speaking with Gillen and Greythroat. They agree that the Order should live on. Not only that, but we'd like to make you an honorary member. If you're ever in need of our services, we'd be happy to provide them for you. In addition, we'd like to reward you with this enchanted ring. Use it well in the fight. Rasan is a talented smith. One of the best around, if you ask me. At least there are a few less vampires in the world now. Well done. But there are more of these creatures that still roam Cyrodiil. If any of our books can help you in the cause of destroying more, you're welcome to read them. Since you're an honorary member of the Order, if you bring back proof you've slain a vampire, we'd be glad to compensate you. Bring back the vampire dust from their remains. That should be proof enough. Excellent. Another vampire has been slain. Here's your reward. Excellent. Another Excellent. 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 Rosan is a town. Return to me when you have slain another vampire. May the sunlight always safeguard your path.
Good morning. I didn't know Seridur was a vampire, I swear. I serve Roland now. Please, accept my apologies for my error in judgment.